Donald Kinsey is Vice President and Community Business Banking Officer at Comerica Bank, and his job is to promote financial services to businesses here in Southern California. Mr. Kinsey, welcome to Making It. We appreciate you being here.
Well, thank you.
Now, of course, we know that Comerica is one of the premier financial institutions. Can you talk about the various type of loans that you have available to your customers?
Well, at Comerica, we offer lines of credit for working capital, term loans for the purchase of equipment, real estate, other businesses. We offer international letters of credit, and we also offer SBA government guaranteed loans.
Now, I know that one of your goals is to promote and build partnerships to serve financial needs in the community. How do you go about doing that? That's a big goal to have.
It is a big goal, and we've worked very hard at helping others find access to capital and affordable financial services. Personally, I work with community development financial institutions. And these are groups that have been in the community for a while, and they have made the small loans on a consistent basis. They know the community. So we make grants to these organizations, and they in turn make the small loans. And then we serve on the loan committees and their boards, and we provide those types of technical assistance services.
Who are some of those committee members? Who are you talking about?
You know, I noticed a couple of those on your website last night. We work with about 7 of those community development financial institutions, but we work most closely with Pacific Coast Regional Small Business Administration, the Los Angeles Local Development Corporation, and Community Financial Resource Center.
Now, we heard Mr. Patton and Mr. Garcia both talk about how they were having a hard time finding a financial institution or a bank to really listen to them, to understand their needs. How do you really get close to the small business person and understand what they're looking for?
Well, that's a good question. Our mantra at Comerica is, we listen, we understand, we make it work. And in both of those cases, and Zeke Patton in particular, we had to listen carefully to how he runs his business. And we had to establish a relationship of mutual trust and integrity. And then we had to keep a sharp eye on community norms and values of where our owners come from. And then we feel we have a fighting chance to find the resources and the answers to the questions that they have about financing.
So you had to work really hard on that Patton loan to make it happen.
We did, and he had to work hard too. Yeah.
A lot of times I would think that the small business owners might be overwhelmed, and at the beginning you may have to walk them through it a little bit, but once they get it and get that confidence, they can really be a team player with you. Absolutely.
It is about relationships, and it's a partnership in every sense of the imagination. We try not to make transaction-type loans. We want to make relationship-driven loans.
Now, many people look to the SBA for business loans, and we know that Comerica is a preferred SBA lender. What does that mean exactly?
Well, it means that when you do a good job of delivering services from the SBA, they try to streamline the process for you. And so as a preferred lender, we can turn around a loan transaction more quickly than an institution that is not preferred.
I see. Now, we talked a little bit about how people can be a little bit overwhelmed and shy away from the whole process because it can be intimidating. Is there any helpful hint that you can give a small business owner about how to begin the process and to really kind of jump in? You got to jump in feet first.
The hint that I have is to be open and honest about what you think you need, and then be receptive to the advice that you should be getting from your banker. And that advice includes technical assistance or training or even advice about seeking information from other institutions that we work with.
Now, sometimes it just doesn't work, but they can come back later. They can keep trying. They can get some things together. Is that true?
That is the beauty of a relationship. Once you establish that relationship, it doesn't stop. Even if Comerica is not able to fund the loan directly or through one of its partners, we stay in touch until there's a time that we find a way to make it happen.
So you have to be persistent and diligent.
You have to be persistent and diligent.
Thank you so much. Good information. Can I have some money now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Here's my card.
Okay, great. Thanks. I appreciate your time.